Fernando got Pollo to step to his left. Fine, I'll go the other direction. 1-0 Comets.
Great assist, as you pointed out, Eric, by Ray Lee. That's number 13 on the year for Lee. And again, number 20 for the big Brazilian, Rion Marquez.
And, you know, there's some assists. He's had some memorable assists this year, and so he brings a lot to his game. We know he can shoot, but his passing this year has been something to behold.
Comets are back on offense again. Andorreos trying to chase the loose ball. Kick back in by KC, and it's Ramon Palmer over to Andorreos in the left wing corner. All the way back to Sandovari, and then comes near side for Togba. Andorreos goes off, and Marquez comes back on. Comets trying to feed St. Louis now taking over with the ball. Into the corner to Daduka. Last time St. Louis was here, Daduka had a pair of goals. Here's a drive. Neto sticks a foot out there and makes the save. He stretched a long way. And at 6'4", Neto can cover a lot of ground in front of that goal.
That was a well-placed shot, low, but Neto finds a way with his feet, with his arms, with his body to make that goal a lot smaller than it looks like.
11:07 to play in the opening quarter, 1-0. Kansas City over St. Louis.
Great to hear from the Pipster. Cherry Pip says, hey there, fellas, miss me. Let's go Comets.
All right, good to hear from the Pipster. Great to have the game on 38 The Spot here locally in Kansas City as well. Palmer trying to chip it over to Togba, but one hop off the blue turf and out of bounds. The Comets playing with that new flight ball. Here's Barry. He'll shoot it along the far boards down into the corner to Cristo. And also, like to thank those joining us around the world via Twitch. We know we've got viewers not only here, but in St. Louis as well as down in Brazil. I'm sure Mr. Cesar Andorreos is watching. Greetings to you, sir. Forward, the ball goes to Ray Lee. Kansas City native, Oak Park High School graduate. Lee down to the corner to Marquez. Marquez trying to settle that bouncing ball.
Turn.
Oh, no kidding. Here's a drive. Oh, out front. That one blocked off the line. I think that was by Curtis Kirby.
And again, looking for Marquez. He got a nice rest, I guess you could say that yesterday. He's fresh and looks like he's ready to play today.
Comets are applying high pressure on the back line of St. Louis, and they've been able to cough up another turnover. Ray Lee's got it on the half line. Plays it back to Leo. Leo forward looking for Adam James. It bounces off the boards to Marquez. Marquez, don't think he wanted to pass it there. St. Louis out with it. Yahic down the near side for Esque. Esque and Gibson both meet. Leo's got the ball, and Leo plays it over to Andorreos. Looks like Leo might be playing on the back line. John Sosa not with the Comets here this afternoon. So it looks like Leo made a coaching decision and decided to put himself back at defender in place of Sosa. .917 forward. Leo with a touch up to Souza. And then touched there by Nico Caritas. On back to Pollo. Not a Nico. Over to Niamsi. That one left for Almeida. Forward to Duca. Back to Lucas. Lucas, his touch let him down a little bit. Lee trying to come up with the loose ball, and a foul is called on the ambush.
Marquez stung a little bit, but he got up pretty quickly. What do you think about these jerseys? Normally it's the red, white, and blue for Military Appreciation Day. A little camo look.
I know, and you know, while it's a little bit difficult to read the numbers, I'm glad that the home team is wearing them because I know the guys here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's easier to figure out who that is. Good steal by Nacho.
Here's Nacho moving to his left. He fires a shot, blocked by the ambush. And Daduka with a loose ball. He gets knocked down by Nacho and a foul called on KC.
Chill.com is the official CBD brand of the MASL, helping our athletes reach their maximum potential by promoting proper and expedited recovery. Welcome to Club Chill. Notice how I ended that? Chill.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's excellent. Christian Andorreos to Nacho. Esque steps in front, chops it back to the ambush. A drive off Leo goes out of bounds. That one off the foot of Robert Cristo. He's got 17 goals and 7 assists. There's the legend Leo Gibson, head coach. Comets kick it to the half line. Ambush without Mo Ndiaye this afternoon. He was a healthy scratch, did not make the trip. And it'll be a goalkeeper distribution coming up to KC.
Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. And that's how I get my score updates during the games, Nick Vassos. Difficult ball there for Lucas Sosa to control. Give away. See what the ambush do here.
Here's Esque.
Heard a lot about him yesterday. Joey Zanaboni and Matt Rocchio saying how underrated he is. I'm like, I don't think he's under, at least not for us. We're big fans.
And Reyes with the foul.
And speaking of Joey and Matt Rocchio, they announced last night they're coming back next year. Good. Second season, announced the ambush. Good news there.
Oh, what a great chance there. With Michaud right on the line. Could not redirect it in. And a foul called against Kansas City. St. Louis aligning for a quick restart. Comets will put 3 in the wall. And behind the ball is Almeida.
Nato got the wall he wanted.
Michaud on the far post. Almeida was looking for him. Comets broke it up.
Oh, good ball through.
This Andreas. Kojov. Here's Andreas on his horse. Andreas trying to cut it back in. Then trying to slot it through to Togba, broken up by the ambush. Coming up on 7 minutes to play in the opening quarter. 1-0 on a goal by Rian Marquez.
I want to give a shout out to all the ambush fans watching the game at the Post Sports Bill and Gar in Creve Coeur. I know they're having a watch party today. Hey, everybody.
What's going on in the Lou? Here's Souza with some nifty volleying, trying to get past a defender, Michaud. Rebounds off to St. Louis. Yahic back there with Barry. All the way back to Pollo. Pollo chips it in the air. Comets trying to win the ball back. And a foul called on Kansas City. Sandovari did not agree.
Is it me or have we missed our media timeout?
We have missed. Yes, we have missed the meet. Yes, we have. And I think it's going to happen right here. Yep.
There it is. How about that?
Good job, Eric. Keeping everybody on their toes. 6:28 to play in the opening quarter. It is 1-0 Kansas City on 38 the spot.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I think the first time I walked onto a soccer field, it must have been like 2 years old. I think as soon as I started walking, I was walking on the field. I come from a pretty big family with 4 brothers and 1 sister, and all of us played soccer, so we spent most of our days out on the pitch. My first ever goal was with my hometown club, the Bartlett Hawks. It was actually indoor season, and I was trying to cross the ball just into the box, and I ended up scoring. But it's actually pretty funny because I scored pretty much an identical goal this past weekend. But you know what, a goal is a goal, so I'll take it, and especially if we win. And right now, women's soccer is taking so many strides, and as exciting as it is to be a part of it right now, I'm most excited for what's to come with our future players.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
All right, back live here. St. Louis setting up for a restart, top of the arc. Let's see what happens. Almeida behind the ball. Over to Kochetkov. Shoots. Save. Neto. St. Louis got the shot they were looking for. Neto positioned perfectly.
Kochetkov seems to always play well against the Comets. Got the fans a little excited there in the fourth quarter. He plays with intensity.
Comets with some good work here. Ball work to get it out of the last third and into attack territory for St. Louis. Palmer played it back to Lee. Looking for Marquez in the target. Knocked away by St. Louis. That's Michaud over there. Plays it back to Pollo. Here comes pressure from Kansas City. Pollo out to Almeida. And the ball bouncing around on the blue turf, once again controlled by the Comets.
Kind of interesting. It seems like every game I talk about the Comets getting counterattacks. So now Leo Gibson's playing back just to keep a guy back, because it seems like this has been the Achilles heel of the Comets. Everybody wants to score.
Yeah.
You like seeing goals. I like seeing goals. Don't like giving up goals too much. But
no.
Seems to have been on the scouting report for different teams around the MASL.
Yep. And Eric, we've pointed out together on this broadcast many times with Comets playing here at Cable Dahmer. Out of bounds off Kansas City. St. Louis will have it. On the far correction, that's going to go to, it'll go against, it'll go for, sorry, let's start over again. It'll go for St. Louis.
Advantage given.
And here we go. Lucas Souza picks it up.
That one's not given. It'll be a foul. I appreciate the referees letting him play, and I know that some fans want to see that card count or the foul count. I'd rather see opportunities to score than somebody having to sit with 3 fouls.
Souza with a touch and go. That one blocked by the ambush. Souza's pass is knocked out of bounds off of St. Louis.
Other way.
Kochekov's trying to pull a fast one there past the ref.
Sure.
Souza. He'll fire again.
Boyle had that covered.
Now a header.
Oh, good opportunity.
Swatted that one away. Souza with 2 good chances there for last year's Rookie of the Year. Speaking of awards, Eric and I are going to chat about season-ending awards, and perhaps we'll have a little bit of debate about some of these awards.
We could definitely do that. I want to give a shout-out to Marcel Berry. The clear there, you're starting to see you get called too many times for knocking the ball out of play. He just kind of lofted that one out, got the pressure. They were able to make a line change there, and you definitely, at this point of the season, heading into the playoffs, don't want to give too many teams that top-of-the-arc restart if you can avoid it.
Andreas with pressure on Niamsi. Kick back towards Pollo. He's got it. Under 4 to play in the first.
Just got a text from Philly. Please beat St. Louis. I think Ontario's a little nervous right now. UCFC's all over the chat on Twitch. They've all decided they're Comets fans. This last game or day of the regular season, it's interesting who's a fan of whom, at least temporarily, and tomorrow everybody goes back to the normal grievances, right?
Decision day in the MASL here on a Sunday. Last day of the regular season. Leo on over to Lee. Comets lead 1-0 on a goal by Rian Marquez. And Lee draws the foul against Daduka. A couple of big bodies over there battling for it. Lee on over to Gibson. Forward with a pass to Rian Marquez. Marquez, good turn, fires. That one partially blocked. Pollo's got it. Here come the ambush.
Good takeaway there by
Comets get
Lucas,
the ball
by Nacho. Yep.
Ambush able to kick it the length of the field. Neto comes over and lifts it. Headed by Leo to Marquez. Now Nacho. Nacho takes it off the boards. Nacho left footer. That one blocked and then blocked again. Nacho looking for a handball. None called. Here the ambush come back the other way. Niamsi had
wide
it from
open. Oh, they didn't see Marquez.
No, they do now.
A little late.
And closing
he was
the gap.
wide open.
Yeah.
Line change almost devastating there for the ambush.
Greg Kranz closed the gap there quickly, and the ambush avoid another goal here, and the score remains 1-0. Here's Niamsi, right on the Comets' iconic logo, near side Michaud. About 2 minutes to play in the first. Michaud away to Kozhikov. Kozhikov trying to get around Andreas, leaves it for Barry, then front and center. And then back to Barry. Barry with a nice chip on over to Cristo. Gibson goes down, and Cristo hits it on the volley out of bounds.
I've got a special read. I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
And people are going to know this. It's like trolling a few people. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
MASL fans, be sure to follow us here on Twitch to make sure you're up to date and tuned into all the latest MASL action. Make sure you're following our family of channels, MASL Soccer, MASL Soccer 2, MASL Soccer 3, and MASL Soccer 4 to never miss out on a game. Now, I know, so everybody in Kansas City, 38 the spot. Everything was copacetic today. We were a little late coming on Twitch. There might have been some angry emojis flying around. We see you. We hear you. We're here.
But we got you covered in KC on 38 the spot. Almeida with a drive. That one wide to the right. St. Louis holds on to the rebound. Kozhikov trying to dart back inside. Adam James changes direction, goes down on the blue turf. Both teams play on. Lucas Souza is out. Here come the Comets. Souza out wide to James. James moves to his left. Couple of dribbles into Souza, and the Comets will reset their offense. Here's Lee. Lee.
Good take.
Big tumble by Duduka. Lee drives Kozhikov down, and a foul called on Ray Lee.
They wanted a shoulder-to-shoulder call. It was not in the same point of view of the referees. We'll take a look. That was a little bit of an elbow and not quite the shoulder. So new MASL fans, it's legal to go shoulder-to-shoulder with your opponent. And win the ball that way. It is not legal to use your elbow, your hand, anything else that might cause an advantage like that.
Oh, there's got to be a blue right there. And it is a blue card. William Eske is going to go off for tripping James Togba, who went down on the turf hard. Togba's been battling through some injuries, and Togba is back up on his feet. You can see that big cast he has there on his left hand, and here's another look at it.
Just a little bit late.
Yeah. So Comets go on the power play where they are 41% on the year. They're 20 for 49. Penalty killing ambush is 45%. Keep in mind the ambush do have 4 shorthanded goals this year, including 2 by Eske. So we'll keep an eye. And Eske's off, so he won't be able to go for number 3. Comets on the power play. Gibson. That one bounced off the boards. Marquez looking for a touch. Michaud is there. He settles it on the blue turf, shielding away Comet defenders. Back to Niamsi. Niamsi uses the wall to get around one defender. It caroms back in. Barry is also there now. Marcel stops on the half line.
Foul on
and
Ray Lee.
Yep. Ray Lee guilty of that foul. St. Louis will have it with 22.4 seconds left in the first. There's a long ball into the corner for Guernsey. Gibson is there, shielding away Guernsey. 15 seconds left. Can the Comets get one more chance here before the horn? Let's find out. Togba. Forward to Marquez. Marquez with 6 seconds on the clock. Togba over to Leo. 1. And there's the sound of the horn ending the first 15 minutes of play. Kansas City and St. Louis renewing the rivalry. And at the end of 1, it is Kansas City 1, St. Louis nothing on 38 The Spot at MASL TV.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery. to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, truck's perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To thee, alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Leo Gibson and his team leading 1-0 over St. Louis on this last day of the regular season. Baltimore and Florida were supposed to play today, but that game got canceled.
Flight issues, huh?
Yeah, it was. And I tell you, it might have been more than, if you're listening out there and you've got flight to Florida, it may have been delayed or canceled. 10,000 flights over this weekend. You were either delayed or canceled because of a spring break snafu. There were some thunderstorms that kind of messed things up, and then there was a technical glitch that made it almost impossible to catch a flight. And so Baltimore was playing in Florida and just could not make it work out. It's not going to affect the standings, but they're not playing.
Baltimore still playing against Chihuahua. Going to be interesting because they both have fields with different dimensions. Going to be interesting to see how they match up against each other. Let me do a quick read.
Yeah.
The official match ball of the MASL is designed and produced by Flight, expertly designed for the indoor game. Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight, challenge everything.
Eric Bergrud, Nick Vassos here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Great to have you here on 38 The Spot and around the world on Twitch. Both teams switch ends. Pollo plays it down to the Comets' last third. Lee, marked closely by Barry, plays it to Leo. Leo is playing on the back line this afternoon because John Sosa is not in the lineup tonight. John will be back for the first playoff game, which is coming up next weekend on Saturday in Dallas.
And what was Leo Gibson's first position?
Defender.
There you go.
Yep. By the way, the Comets game on Tuesday, April the 12th, 8889 Comets. You can get a ticket for just $20. Here's a drive-by Lee, and that one deflected wide.
Really good block.
Lower bowl is $20, and if you want to sit on the front row, have you ever wanted to sit on the front row? I have. It's only $30. And season ticket holders have until 5 p.m. tomorrow to secure your tickets. Otherwise, they'll go on sale to the general public. So get them now. 8889 Comets, 8889 Comets, or KCComets.com.
Been hearing a lot from our besties, the Dallas Sidekick social media team, and I think there's a few people coming up from Dallas. So the Comets play in Dallas Saturday night, 7 o'clock p.m., and then right back here on the 12th, and it looks like there's going to be at least a few people making that trip north from the DFW.
Yeah, hope we can get a nice crowd. Ticket sales are off to a good start. We need you loud and proud here at Cable Dahmer Arena to root on the Comets. Here's Marquez. He plays it back for Togba, but couldn't catch up with it. Michaud kicks it towards the half line. Leo on up to James. Togba near side Souza, and the penalty is over. St. Louis has killed the penalty. Both teams are back to even strength. Souza from downtown rattles the cage and the crossbar. Wow.
For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to use exclamation post exclamation top shelf 2 to show your love for my partner, Nick Vassos.
Ding dong. Pollo into the corner, headed towards goal.
Oh,
and
Kochetkov had a good look.
Oh, could not put it on the frame.
Oh, look
He
at that
was
ball.
There.
Pollo
Forward
read that
Yep.
really well.
Sure did. Came up off his line, read it perfectly. Briggs played it forward, broken up by Kansas City. Leo goes through one defender, is able to get it forward to Adam James. James looking for someone to pass it to, runs into traffic, and it's taken away by the ambush. Cristo there, forward to Kochetkov. Kochetkov down the right side, runs into Andreos. And the Comets able to wrestle the ball away. And here is Palmer with a good move. One way to get around Pepe, and then kicked away by the ambush. Here comes
Good
Palmer
ball
again,
through.
forward to James. James hits it first time, and that one just wide. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that hit the post or was just wide, but it was close. Cristo.
Ambush missed him here last time they were here. Big presence up front. Great rookie season. One of your classic St. Louis guys that wind up playing professional indoor soccer for the hometown team, and I think he's going to be a name we're talking about for years to come.
Here's Ray Lee. And there's big Mike Da Silva into the game for the first time.
Got a goal last night. Good to see him playing again. It's been not the season he envisioned.
Really tough year for injuries.
Health issues.
Yeah, it has
galore.
been. There's Nico Caritas. This one on over to Niamsi. Back to Caritas. 11:55 to play until halftime. Into Almeida. Back to Caritas. St. Louis must win this game in order to get into the playoffs. Comets are already there. Comets are currently the 3 seed. Here's Barry. 2 playoff series are already set. Dallas and Kansas City, as well as Chihuahua and Baltimore. Here's Almeida with some open space.
He might have been able to shoot that. Was a little generous on the pass.
And Souza running with Michaud. Michaud comes out with the ball. And Arreos back on as the defensive runner. Forward down to Duduka. Nacho battling with Duduka. Ray Lee also in there. Duduka comes out with the ball. Front and center to Eske. Now far side Kochetkov. Under 11 to play in the first half. 1-0 Kansas City. Eske. Now Kochetkov to Eske. Correction, that's Guernsey. Comets knock it away. Ray Lee to Souza. Here's some pressure by St. Louis in the last third to try to get the ball back. Nacho chips it over to Andreos. Christian with a couple of touches, and Kochetkov able to put a foot on it. Sandovari is there as well. Sandovari deep in Comet territory in the left wing corner. Draws a crowd. St. Louis trying to come out with it. Kansas City knocks it away. Eske with a try. That one blocked. Ray Lee chasing down the rebound, and a foul called on the ambush.
A little different mood than the last time they played. So last time we were here, 40th anniversary game for the Comets versus St. Louis, and I think there was a little extra excitement in the air. It seems a little bit more subdued, but it's early.
Nacho to Togba. Togba marked by Kranz. And a foul called on Kranz. Quick restart. Nacho leads Sandovari into the corner. Sandovari with a touch along with Michaud. Kranz comes over to knock it away. Cristo comes out with it for the ambush. Cristo with his head down, now up, plays it back to Pollo. Pollo up to the half line. Almeida pushed from behind, and a foul called on Nacho.
Standard Kim Rudfed move. When you get fouled, fall on the ball, referee's got to call something, right? 99 times out of 100, you're getting the call.
Professional foul, I
It's
think.
the one time that they call you for a handball, you're thinking, what? I've got a run vet story. We haven't done on this day yet.
Oh, we haven't.
I've got a run vet story.
All right. Cue that up.
I will.
Get to it here in just 1 second. Barry moving to his right. Takes a shot. That one wide left.
I've got some Kansas City, St. Louis stories.
And it looks like we're going to have just going to be too many men on the field.
And Reyes.
Oh.
2 minutes for kicking.
Oh.
Call for kicking. Still looks good in that Capelli headband.
Yes, he does.
He'll get a chance to sit down and think about it. Uh-oh, it's the Rat Patrol time. So last game, they got away from danger zone for the 40th anniversary. It's like waiting for the 8,437th time to play this in indoor soccer history here in Kansas City. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. It's back.
8,437 times in professional indoor soccer history in Kansas City.
It's almost a Pavlovian reaction when it comes on. Every time you think defend penalty killing, I gotta hear that song. Michaud with a drive. Good save by Neto. Nacho tries to kick it out for Adam James on a short-handed try. Now Kozhikov comes back in, tees one up, and that one out of bounds. Goalkeeper distribution coming up to the Comets with 8:28 to play in the first half.
So I worked hard this week on this day, so some of them will take a look at this good save by Neto reaction. He saw it all the way, which is what you want to do as a goalkeeper. I've got some St. Louis stories. I got some San Diego soccer stories that I'd already queued up before today's little brouhaha on Twitter between the two social media teams. And I've got a KC St. Louis trivia question for you, Nick.
Okay.
All because I knew we were playing the ambush.
We've got to get to the Kansas City, San Diego little brouhaha on Twitter at some point. That was rather amusing back and forth between these two clubs.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Here's Daduka with a drive. That one wide to the left.
Got a runner on the back post, too.
Michaud across the goal mouth. Neto's got a part of that one. Comes off to Pepe. 41 seconds left on the power play for St. Louis. Pepe to Almeida, and Togba is there. Now Michaud takes it back for St. Louis. Kozhikov is front and center. Togba shielding away Michaud. And Leo will just kick it to the other side of the field. 20 seconds left on the power play to St. Louis.
Pollo didn't go total Paulo there. Thinking, hey, you're a St. Louis goalie. You're supposed to shoot.
Comets are 68% on penalty kills. That's pretty good in the MASL. Among the league leaders. Penalty is over. Andreos back out.
There he goes.
Here he comes.
And he takes it away.
Kozhikov. And oh my, almost picked one up. Andreos down the right side. Andreos.
Wallace score.
Oh!
Wallace score opportunity.
Oh my.
Happen.
That was perfect by Andreos, and at the other end of the field, Kozhikov is still down.
That was just a great strip there by Andreos.
All right. We'll be right back.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I think the first time I walked onto a soccer field, it must have been like 2 years old. I think as soon as I started walking, I was walking on the field. I come from a pretty big family with 4 brothers and 1 sister, and all of us played soccer, so we spent most of our days out on the pitch. My first ever goal was with my hometown club, the Bartlett Hawks. It was actually indoor season, and I was trying to cross the ball just into the box, and I ended up scoring. But it's actually pretty funny because I scored pretty much an identical goal this past weekend. But you know what, a goal is a goal, so I'll take it, and especially if we win. And right now, women's soccer is taking so many strides, and as exciting as it is to be a part of it right now, I'm most excited for what's to come with our future players.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
MASL Primetime is the home for the best highlights, interviews, and action from the MASL each week. Catch the latest episode each Wednesday on MASL TV with Alex Bass-Javonski. Question from St. Louis fans in the chat. Where's JT? So we went down on the field before the game. JT Thomas was warming up, but it didn't seem like he was going to be a go, and he's definitely not a go today.
Yeah, one of those game time decisions. By the way, yours truly will appear on the Wednesday edition of Prime Time with Mr.
Look at
Alex.
you.
Yeah, with Mr. Alex Bass-Javonski.
You did Michelle's show. You got to work your way through.
Yeah, and you did MASL Mondays.
Yeah, I was the sort of guest co-host this week with Phil Labanco.
That's right. It's the content I'm looking for. There's Christian Andereos, recently signed by Capelli Sports. Pollo down all the way to Neto. A quick toss out to Adam James. James attracts Yahic to Nacho. Back to Adam James. Nifty.
He did really
flick.
well with that. It was a difficult ball to control.
Nice little flick there by Adam James. Niamsi touches it back towards the center circle. Bounds out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Comets. 6:03 to play in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we're going to chat with the Team Fidelis founder, Mr. Daniel Brazel. Team Fidelis is going to benefit from today's jersey auction. Team Fidelis is a partner with the Comets for the last 7 years, and we'll talk to Daniel Brazel, the founder, and how they're helping veterans here in the Kansas City community.
Once again, the Comets keeping a defender back. Just interesting. I don't think it's just me, but trying to be really careful they don't get countered, because it seems like we've been saying this every game.
And only it's 1-0 right now. It's low scoring between these two teams. Though I don't know if that's unusual given the circumstances and what's at stake for St. Louis. They have to win in order to get into the playoffs.
Neither team wants to make a mistake. A lot of guys played yesterday. So we'll see, but this game's not going to end 1-0.
Good flick by Marquez, getting it over to Vucic. Oh, the Comets there were looking for a pass back, didn't get it from the official. And Togba outruns Christo. Togba with so much speed. And then Togba goes down, gets it over to Souza. Souza shifting left and right, fires the ball, trying to curl that one in. It goes off the glass out of bounds.
Nice step over, nice move inside. The shot's just not what he wanted, but the move was there.
There's James Togba.
Nick McDonald on for his first show.
All right.
E-I-E-I-O, right?
That's right. Foul called against Kansas City. And I think Ron Corey is going to put that one at the top of the arc.
Now, you know me, Nick Vassos, never shy to suggest a first half timeout.
I mean, you got him, right?
You've got him, and every goal matters in this game.
Almeida to Duduka. One touch. Togba able to touch it away. Here comes Togba racing down the left side. He's got McDonald on the far post.
Limping big time.
Fires it anyway.
Duduka is just limping, and there's no way he was going to catch Togba. You can tell he's struggling out there.
Togba not entirely happy with himself there. Yeah, you saw him fall behind quickly with James Togba. That one goes out of bounds, and that'll result in a restart here for the Comets. Again, Kansas City doesn't have John Sosa, so triggering the restarts today, it'll be Leo Gibson. Leo to the corner to Sandovari.
Good save.
What a save by Pollo. That was extension to his left. Keep that one from going in. Neto.
Not the ball you want to give?
It goes right to Kozhikov. Here's Kozhikov with a drive. That one just wide to the right. What a take by Kozhikov there. Rebound comes off to Michaud. 3:54 to play in the first half. 1-0 Kansas City. On a goal by Rion Marquez. Michaud looking to get it over to Kojakov. SK comes in to save the day and leaves it for Pepe.
Old-time Comets fans will recognize this song. Bob Seger, Old-Time Rock and Roll. This used to be the Victory Lap song at Kemper Arena a long time ago.
Here's Leo out with the ball and the Comets. Leo will slow it down.
Another shout out. I know that there's St. Louis fans in the chat watching at the Post Sports Bar and Grill in Creve Coeur. Hope you're all having a great time cheering on your Ambush. Keeping it tight here, 1-0. Still in the second quarter.
And the Ambush again without their leading scorer, Mo Ndiaye. And St. Louis has been keeping it close here. It's 1-0. 3 minutes to play in the first half.
How do you like that matchup, Cristo and Marquez?
Wow.
Two of the bigger players in the MASL.
And Marquez is able to draw the foul against Cristo. So on the far touchline, Comets will restart it again. Here comes Nacho. He'll get things going for KC. Nacho. Nope, he runs over it. Souza takes it! Oh, Boombasso! What a goal by Souza!
He's like, I've been here before. And a little bit of distraction because Adam James came running. A couple players came running. And you wonder, who's going to take this? There goes Nacho off. One-man wall. Cristo turned a little bit, but I don't know that it necessarily mattered. We'll take a look. From the other angle, Cristo turned. I think it was still going to go past him anyway, and just perfectly placed by Lucas Souza.
22nd on the year for Lucas Souza. And the example of just how strong a shot Lucas has with his right foot. And
he can short, we say this every game, he can score with both feet.
Special player. That's unassisted on the restart. 2:43. 2:43 to play in the first. Here's Marcel Berry darting inside on McDonald. Marcel off the boards, a shot and a goal! St. Louis is on the board. It's Lucas Almeida on a Wall Ascora.
Yep. Wall Ascora. Ambush fans expect to see this highlight on social media later today. Speed. Marcel Berry just blows past Nick McDonald. Nick McDonald didn't take him down. Off the boards. Almeida's right there. 2-1 really quickly. And a yellow card coming.
Who is going to be sent off for a 5-minute rest? There's Lucas Almeida. For Lucas, that is just his 4th goal on the season. And for Marcel Berry, that is assist number 7 on the year. And it looks like Ramon Palmer is going to be sent off.
Mirko.
No, Mirko. He and Joe Mocked, one of the other referee, along with Ron Corey. Joe Mocked and Mirko having a few words, and Mirko, clearly frustrated, tosses the towel down in the penalty box. No man advantage here. Both teams stayed even strength. Marquez pops it back in ambush territory. St. Louis clears it out. Togba with a touch.
Opportunity here for the Ambush if they see the runner.
Michaud goes off of Gibson. Funneled back to Pollo. Pollo, bad pass. Here is Leo with a chance over to Marquez.
Oh, he missed it.
Just high.
I wondered if Gibson was going to shoot that himself. He saw Marquez back post.
Gibson still battling in the corner. Here comes Marquez. Michaud is there. And he gets it into Pollo, who kicks it long, just to give St. Louis some breathing room.
Marquez may regret that one tonight. Selfless pass there by Leo, because I think he could have shot it. But a little bit of pressure goes a long way.
Yep. Just about 90 seconds to play here in the first half. 2-1 KC over St. Louis. Palmer. Vucic, now Gibson. Gibson toe pokes it into the corner. Eske for St. Louis is there. Now Michaud goes off the boards to clear it away. Comets will hold it in, and that one goes out of bounds off of Kansas City. It'll go to St. Louis with 67 seconds left to play. Line changes for both teams.
Vucic got in. Saw him score 2 goals last weekend in Milwaukee. He can definitely play. Still learning the indoor game.
Here's Barry. Nacho diving in a couple of times. Now Michaud.
Didn't want to stay at halftime. Not only is we're going to see Nick Vassos' interview, Team Fidelis interview, but we're going to come back live, which we rarely do.
Oh, here's a giveaway. Barry trying to go past Neto. Neto somehow saved it. It goes out of bounds off Nicolau, and it'll be on the far touchline with 39 seconds to St. Louis.
Don't be deceived by his height. He can get down fast.
Pepe. Now Kozhikov. 25 seconds left. Oh, bad pass picked off by Andreas and then flicked back for Souza. Souza touches it up to Christian. Christian will slow it down. Comets in the lead. 12 seconds to play. Back to Leo. Forward over to Nacho. Nacho turns, trying to get by Almeida. Leaves it front and center for Souza. 3 seconds left. Comets are going to hold it here, and they're going to go into the locker room leading by a score of 2-1. So good first half here by both teams. Comets get 2 goals, one by Rion Marquez, the other by Lucas Souza. And Almeida gets the lone tally for St. Louis, and that brings us to halftime. We're going to try to get an interview here with,
I think, Alan Mayer.
I think Alan Mayer is going to be the one here. Steve Serrano.
Andrea's having a little chat with Ron Corey. Ron Corey's going to be like, hey, youngster, I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I've done it all.
All right, let's go down to Steve Serrano.
Coach, how important was that last goal right here before the end of the half for us?
Well, our goal was very important for us, but the last one that they scored is, it's going to happen. I mean, if we were to start the game and just say we'll give them 1 goal the first half, we'd accept that and go from there. I think we played very, very well so far. It's been an evenly contested game, and we just got to continue to do what we're doing. Maybe put away a few, but we're doing well. This is really a playoff game. This is not a regular season game. I know it doesn't mean anything for us in the standings, but it means a lot for us to get the
There you go, Coach. Thank you so much. You heard it. This is a playoff atmosphere. We need it right here at Cable Dom Arena. Nate, to you.
All right, there's Steve Serrano. We'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have a halftime interview with the director of Team Fidelis, Daniel Brazel, and then Eric will have an update on the playoffs coming up.
Be physical. Separate yourself. Pop it over the defender.
Get on! Step!
Draw the defender in.
Tackle! Turn! Go hard! No shot!
One more defender to beat. Gotta battle. Bent ball, far post. To get to a different level, you have to train at a different level.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes.
Ooh.
Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Halftime on the final regular season game with the Comets and Ambush here on a service to the military here. And the benefactor for Military Day is Team Fidelis and my friend Mr. Daniel Brazel. Daniel, great to see you again.
Great to see you, Nick.
Daniel and his team, Team Fidelis, helps the Comets honor a veteran at every home game during the regular season. And we do that in the Salute to Service suite. And it's really a part of the mission of Team Fidelis, right? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had a great relationship with the Comets for probably the past 7 years now. So we get a suite, we get to take a veteran, get them honored with their family, and just kind of be able for them to be able, their family to see that and that honoring of them. Everyone stands up and claps, and the veteran just, I mean, it's just an amazing experience for our veterans.
Yeah, it tells their story, and it's really a part of what the mission of Team Fidelis is, and that's to get veterans out into the community, right?
Absolutely. So our mission is to prevent suicide among service members, veterans, and their families, and getting them out of isolation and getting them back engaged in the community is so important, and the Comets help us do that in a big way. I mean, tonight we're going to have the one veteran honored, but we're also going to have over 100 other veterans here with their families to participate and be a part of this Military Appreciation Night.
Give us one other aspect of Team Fidelis as well.
I think camaraderie, I think us being together. Well, you know, when you get out of the military, you miss that connection, you miss being with your brothers and sisters, and I think that's one of the biggest things that we can do for each other.
Well, it's a great partnership between the Comets and Team Fidelis, helping our veterans who have done so much for our country. Daniel, thank you so much on behalf of the Comets.
Thank you, and look at these beautiful jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Do a quick twirl here, huh? Woo. What do you think about that?
So these will be up for auction today, and the proceeds of the auction go to Team Fidelis to help us continue our mission to prevent suicide. So, I mean, again, great partnership with the Comets, and they're the best team in the league. We know that, though.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. Halftime continues after this.
Be physical. Separate yourself. Pop it over the defender.
Get on! Step, step, step!
Draw the defender in.
Tackle! Turn! Go hard! No shot, no shot!
One more defender to beat. Got a battle. Bent ball, far post. To get to a different level, you have to train at a different level.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right? Yeah. What flavor you got?
I got strawberries, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes. Ooh. Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now, use promo code Comets, and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Eric Bergerud and Nick Vassos back here live on 38th Spot and around the world on Twitch as we bring you back here. Comets leading the ambush by a score of 2-1. So let's talk about the season-ending awards, Mr. Bergerud, and why don't we start with goalkeeper of the year, and I'm going to throw my hat in with Boris Pardo. I think he is a hands-down goalkeeper of the year in the league.
So I got pressed on Monday. I subbed in on MASL Monday with Phil Lavanco, and so I picked Pardo. He picked Gamboa. You know I'm a big Gamboa fan, but Pardo's numbers this year are all-time numbers.
Yeah, he leads and wins with 18. He also is leading in first with goals against average, and he's second place in save percentage. All right, let's move to defender of the year, and this one might be a little bit more difficult. I've got 4 names on my list right now. I've got Chad Vandergriff of Florida. I've got Roberto Escalante from Chihuahua. I also have John Sosa from the Comets, and finally Robert Palmer from the Ontario Fury. It's going to be a hard choice for all 4 of those.
Oh, I've got a 5th. So,
you do? Okay.
So here's the issue. When this award's tricky, and historically it's tricky. Are you looking for a shot blocker? Are you looking for a pure defender, a one-on-one player? Or are you looking at somebody who scores a lot of points, right?
Or a combo of all,
or a combination thereof.
Yeah.
If you ask me who I think is going to win, I think it's going to be Chad Vandergriff. But let me give you my 5th name.
Okay.
It's Mitchell Cardenas from San Diego. He has locked down the king all year, and in pure one-on-one marking, he's been superb. But people like stats, so I would expect Vandergriff to win. He's leading the league, 50 shot blocks.
And our old friend Robert Palmer has put in another great year down in Ontario.
Both ways, and he's been scoring goals too.
100%. Okay, quickly, rookie of the year. I think we both agree on who it is. Go ahead and tell everybody.
Luis Morales, Dallas Sidekicks. He's been fantastic. Had the pleasure of interviewing him earlier in the year. He's something special, and is somebody I see over the next couple of years could be a really dominant goal scorer in this league.
All right, you've got about 15 seconds here. MVP, IB26, Tavoy Morgan, or Victor Pereras?
Well, I've already gone on the record saying Jamie Lovegrove, who he's not going to win it. It's going to be IB26.
All right, there you have it.
Coach of the year, Ricardinho.
Okay, we got it. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have some live action here at Cable Dahmer Arena. We'll see you then.
Be physical. Separate yourself. Pop it over the defender.
Get on! Step!
Draw the defender in.
Tackle! Turn! Go hard! No shot!
One more defender to beat. Gotta battle. Bent ball, far post. To get to a different level, you have to train at a different level.
Hey, Comets fans! Have you tried Sport Shake yet?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right? Yeah. What flavor you got?
I got strawberry, man.
Oh, man. And I got cappuccino. I love cappuccino.
Look, the good thing about it has protein and electrolytes. Ooh! Oh, and calcium.
It has calcium too.
Oh,
well,
man.
You gotta keep us tough. You gotta keep us strong.
It's seriously delicious. Go to spokeshake.com right now. Use promo code Comets and get $3 off your next order.
So what are you waiting for? Go now and make your order. Go Comets!
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
I was a little scared coming in here. I didn't know what to expect, didn't know what the team was going to look like. But then, as I said again, as I came in here Monday, I was like, wow, this is going to be a really good squad. But I knew the European teams, they love football. Football is their culture. Football is everything to them. So I knew they were going to be good. They were going to be great on the ball. And I knew it was going to be a tough, hard tournament. So that was good coming into here.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
The MASL is making Mondays fun again. Break down the weekend with host Pablo Mara of The Athletic and Adam Stavely each week on MASL Monday. Looking forward to watching that tomorrow. And MASL Under Review, sort of the must-watch on Fridays. Host Bill Levanco and MASL head of officials Ryan Sigich. They have not only been breaking down plays, but talking about video review, which is coming this next week for the MASL playoffs.
Speaking of the playoffs, Comets, the 3 seed, will be battling the Dallas Sidekicks, the number 6 seed. The first game for the Comets, or actually the second game, will be here at Cable Dahmer Arena on Tuesday, April the 12th. 888-9 Comets, 888-9 Comets to get your playoff tickets. $20 for the lower bowl, $30 for the front row seats. And season ticket holders, if you're watching today on 38th Spot, you have until tomorrow at 5 o'clock to secure your tickets. If you don't, they're going to go to the general public.
And a bonus for those of you who actually stay at halftime and don't go to the fridge or whatever else.
Right.
We talked briefly about video review.
Yeah.
The league will recommend continuing video review for the regular season next year after a league-wide vote. So that is news.
That is news.
That is news on breaking, and we'll see if anybody was paying attention when I said that. But great news. Last thing I was going to say, we talk about all the new shows that MASL has.
Yeah.
Great feature articles, and if you didn't catch it, I think it came out Friday. Michael Lewis, soccer writer, did a feature on UCFC forward Joey Tavernese, who has gone through a lot and has been able to play really well with limited vision. It's a great story. You'll find it on MASL website. Check it out. Really speaks a lot to Joey Tavernese's character.
That is great. Great insight by Michael Lewis. That's some terrific work for the league. There's Lucas Souza. He's got one of the 2 goals for the Comets. Marquez has got the other. Souza's was a bombasso from probably around 30, 40 feet out. It was a, what do they call those? It was a banger.
It was a banger. So where are we starting with the second half on this day, or trivia?
Let's do trivia.
Trivia. All right, St. Louis fans, are you paying attention? So we talk from time to time about soccer players who excel at both the indoor and outdoor versions of the game. Name the former Kansas City Wizard, notice I said that, Kansas City Wizard, who starred for the St. Louis Storm of the MISL and then later coached St. Louis FC. So an indoor star who played for the Wizards.
An indoor star who played for the Wizards. Last name Klein?
No. Oh, you're going to kick yourself.
I'm going to kick myself. I know I am.
You look good in those St. Louis Storm jerseys, too. Dark jerseys, white shorts.
Oh, the pressure is killing me, Eric.
Oh, man, because you think about him being a Tacoma Star. There, I give you a hint.
Okay. I need some help.
He was a two-time MLS MVP with the Wizards. See if that helps.
Preki?
Preki is right.
Oh, my God.
Preki played 2 seasons for the Storm and later won 2 MLS MVP awards with the Wizards.
Of course.
And you knew he was going on your left, and you knew he was going to take you, and you still bid on it, and he blew past you. One of the best indoor players ever.
Oh, wow.
So when we get the ballots for the all-time 50 years, oh, Preki. Yeah.
Good question, Eric.
Thank you. I thought heard about this one. I was trying to do a St. Louis, Kansas City one.
This got all kinds of connections to that one, so that was good. I like that. All right, second half is underway. It's a tight one between these I-70 rivals. Neto, a good ball out to Lee. Neto kind of hit it with the outside of his right foot. Kind of goes to what we've always talked about with Neto. He's got tremendous foot skills. And into the corner looking for Big Mike De Silva. Ball still loose. De Silva on the seat of his pants. And Arreos with a try. That one turns.
Arreo had that covered, though, too.
Comets. Now Nacho looking for De Silva. De Silva goes off the boards, bounds high into the air. And Arreos.
No call?
Yeah, no call there. Arreos is in an attack position. Looks like they're letting him stay on a little bit longer than just a defensive runner. Here's Neto.
Well, we said at the beginning of the year we thought he would get different shifts.
Ray
We'll
Lee.
get some consideration for all rookie team this year.
Ray Lee. Forward, to De Silva.
Nothing there. That was actually
that's a Junior
Kazim getting his first shift. Scored last night on the road in St. Louis.
Comets have recently signed 4 promising young players. Eske streaking down the right side, goes off the glass, looking for Kozhikov in the box.
Kazim from London played collegiately right here in the Show Me State for Central Methodist, one of the best NAIA teams anywhere.
And it just goes to show you the Comets are continuing to use their college connections here regionally to field this team, and it has worked so well for Kansas City. I know, Eric, we were talking about that before the game when it comes to the MASL draft that's coming up. Where are you going to draw some lines, like between KC and St. Louis?
Because both teams have players from Columbia College, Kozhikov for St. Louis, Neto and Mako, both.
Yeah.
So it can be really interesting. And the interesting trivia is the coach of Columbia College, John Klein, played both for the Kansas City Comets and the St. Louis Storm. So there's the Barkers.
Oh, there's Ray and Diana right there behind Ron Corey.
Oh my goodness. This is an anonymous trivia question. I'll get it at the break.
Okay.
Or next time I need to think about this one.
Here's Kozhikov. He lines one up, and that one comes off the glass right above the crossbar in the Niamsi with a touch back to Barry. Now Kozhikov once again. Marked by Bo Vucic, one of the newcomers. I wonder if Vucic will see some time in the upcoming playoffs for the Comets. He's got a cannon. Marquez pushed to the ground and a foul called on Cristo.
If you look up Milos, M-I-L-O-S, Vucic, V-U-C-I-C, on YouTube, you can see some of his bangers playing in Europe.
Impressive. Lee for Marquez. Off his chest once.
Handball.
Yep. Off of Marquez, so that'll go to St. Louis. Rian Marquez scored the game's first goal, 1-0.
Yeah, something to think about as we enter the fourth quarter as this game is tight. St. Louis needs 3 points, means they have to win in regulation. So if the score is like this or tied late in the game, do not be surprised if St. Louis goes 6 attacker because they need a regulation win. Going to overtime does them no good.
Good point.
And we saw Tacoma employ this at home against Chihuahua, where they needed 3 points to stay mathematically in the race. It didn't work for them, but we'll see. There's a long way to go between now and the end of the fourth quarter.
10:53 to play in the third.
Good pick by...
Yeah, Souza gets it. He shoots, and Hoyo saw that one all the way. Couldn't hold on. Kicks it away. Held in by the Comets. Togba now moving to his left. Puts on the brakes. Plays it back to Nacho. Comets getting organized. Into the corner looking for De Silva. And De Silva takes out an ambush player. Foul called on Big Mike. Looks like he took down that's Guernsey, Sam Guernsey.
So here's the trivia question.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take a look at this first. Another battle in the boards, and Mike came in from behind. So name the sport commissioners. So these are two sport commissioners in the U.S. It might be soccer, who went to the same college and graduated in the same class.
Two sport commissioners. Same college, same draft. Long drive by Pepe, and then redirected
That's two for
by
Almeida.
Almeida, his second, his fifth on the year, and the game is now tied, just like that.
Neto is wondering about his defense. Almeida was all by himself at the back post. Entry pass from Pepe. Nobody close to Almeida except for Neto. Couldn't get there in time. 2-2 game, huh?
Yeah, 2-2 game, that's right. Nothing decided so far. It's been tight since opening kick. All right, I give who?
Keith Tozer, Major Arena Soccer League. Don Garber, Major League Soccer. How about that? The school?
In New York.
Yes.
I can't remember. It's upstate New York.
It is.
Yeah.
Aniana State.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. And Keith Tozer drafted the top of the initial MISL draft by Cincinnati Kids.
Here's Eske with a drive.
Look at him go, short post.
Eske! St. Louis leads for the first time.
We talk about him every single game. He's been a Comet killer as a member of the shorthanded team. Got on the break there. We talk about the Comets and the counterattack. Look at what St. Louis does. Tackle didn't go. Eske's like, I'm going to take it by myself. When you're a goalkeeper, and I just did this the other night on my men's team, you do not want to give up a short post goal, and kiss that in. 3-2. Ambush.
Oh, William Eske, 18th goal of the year, 2 straight by St. Louis, and now they lead 3-2, and here they come again down the field. Barry goes off the glass. Nacho kicks it away.
Counterattack opportunity here.
Big Mike Silva down the left side.
Cristo got back fast.
Comets will slow it down, set it up. Here's Togba.
Third quarter has been a tale of two cities for the Kansas City Comets. Either really, really good or really, really what? Sort of the latter today.
Togba from an impossible angle. Got a lot on that one. Just missed the target. Under 9 to play in the third. Lucas Souza back with it. Near side for Togba. Vucic and Junior Kazim.
Foul on Lucas Souza. Ambush must have had quite a halftime talk there from Jeff Locker. And we said at the pregame, they looked loose. They didn't look like a team that was nervous at all. They just came in to play their game.
Marquez steps in, almost won the ball. Bounds over to Pepe. Pepe with some moves. And then Niamsi forward to Yahic. Back to Eske. Eske with the ball goes off the boards. Christian Briggs is there with a touch. Couldn't put it on target. Ramon Palmer also in the mix. Now Briggs again. Fans on the shot. Goes down. No call. And the Comets come out with it. 8 minutes to play. And a good pass on over to Ramon Palmer. Palmer on the right side. Stops. Looks for someone to pass to. And will give it back to Lee. Adam James on over to Lee. Comets now trailing for the first time in this game. It's 3-2 St. Louis. Ambush must win this game. Now Marquez with a drive.
Right at Pollo. Still got to save it. Even if they shoot it right at you.
Pollo 7-2. I tell you, next year, if Pollo decides to stay with St. Louis, you've got Pollo and Paulo in goal. You've got yourself quite a goalkeeping tandem.
Absolutely do.
Almeida goes off the boards. Neto. Trying to turn that one aside.
Big Mike in a foot race here.
Caritas able to get it back to Pollo. Pollo touches it.
Oh,
and
Adam James couldn't get there in time.
And both teams play on. Over to the far side, Almeida. Almeida drives one in there off of Andorreos. Andorreos steps in front. Christian's got it for the Comets.
He was ready to go, and nobody else was, so he was going to be a one-player counterattack and decided, I'll just pass it square.
Andorreos goes off. Marquez, Christian Sandoval. Oh, yeah, Andorreos is still on, and he's got the ball now. 6.5 to play. Christian. On back to Togba. Togba, marked by Cristo.
Thing about Togba losing the ball there, nobody is going to beat him in a foot race back.
There's Junior Kazin turning, firing a shot. That one shot way up into the rafters and finally comes down.
How about a media timeout?
I think maybe.
Yeah.
6:04. We okay. Excellent. All right. Let's take a break. 6:04 to play in the third. St. Louis 3, Kansas City 2 on 38 The Spot and on Twitch.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I think the first time I walked onto a soccer field, it must have been like 2 years old. I think as soon as I started walking, I was walking on the field. I come from a pretty big family with 4 brothers and 1 sister, and all of us played soccer, so we spent most of our days out on the pitch. My first ever goal was with my hometown club, the Bartlett Hawks. It was actually indoor season, and I was trying to cross the ball just into the box, and I ended up scoring. But it's actually pretty funny because I scored pretty much an identical goal this past weekend. But you know what, a goal is a goal, so I'll take it, and especially if we win. And right now, women's soccer is taking so many strides, and as exciting as it is to be a part of it right now, I'm most excited for what's to come with our future players.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Eric Bergerud, Nick Vassos, live at Cable Dahmer Arena on 38 The Spot and around the world on Twitch. Appreciate you spending part of your weekend with us here on MASL TV. Nacho plays it into the box. Marcel Berry of the Ambush is there. He's out with it. And he plays it forward to Michaud. Michaud shoots, and a good save made by Neto. And Nacho will clear out the rebound out to the half line. Niamsi serves it back to Pollo. Here comes some pressure from the Comets. Pollo back to Niamsi.
Other than that Lucas Sosa goal, the Comets look a little flummoxed on restarts without John Sosa there.
Oh, and the Comets were saying that it was another pass back to Pollo. Ron Corey said there was contact made, so he waved it off. Neto goes deep into the corner for Marquez. Away from the goal to Nacho. Now Togba. James Togba running into the corner. Goes up against the boards, and a foul called against Gojikov.
Speed.
Togba.
I expect to see more Togba in the playoffs too, because there are few in the league that can keep up with him. He can change a game.
Good drive by Adam James, just a little high. Marquez in the corner, and Marquez guilty of the foul against Michaud. Nishad kicks it up to Eske. Eske heads it up into the air. Nacho takes it back. Gets it to Marquez. Marquez right side for James. Adam James thought about it. Instead pulls it back and plays it to Andreos. Left for Ray Lee. Now Adam James to Sandovari. That pass a little off the mark. Sandovari tracks back. Plays it back to Neto. Neto.
Giveaway.
Now a shot. Long range. Goal! Mistake by the Comets. And Robert Cristo makes them pay. It's 4-2 St. Louis.
Don't normally see Nicolau Neto make a mistake like this. This was a giveaway, and Cristo just took a pause to think about it. Good pressure there from Kochetkov. Ball bounced right to him, and there you go. But credit here, Kochetkov won't get an assist on it. Eske will, but a little bit of pressure. And teams don't normally press Neto, so a little easy to get complacent there, but Kochetkov won't get the assist. He made that play happen. Eske bounced off him right to Cristo, and it's 4-2 ambush.
Oh boy, here we go, folks.
Utica fans are like, Comets, what are you doing to us?
Exactly. The UCFC Army must be just cringing right now.
Yep.
Shout out to those guys. I know they're watching.
Big win over Chihuahua today.
Big win. Big win. Into the corner for Big Mike. It's De Silva. De Silva away from the goal, back to Souza. Barry knocked it away for St. Louis, but gathered up by Ray Lee and the Comets. Under 4 to play in the third. Souza moving to his right into the corner with left footer out front and center. And St. Louis with good defense there. Toritas now Sandovari over to Souza. Shoot, shot, just off the near post, no good.
That's a couple the Comets are going to regret.
Cristo.
Marquez has won in the first half for sure. I think Marquez, that was an easier angle than what De Silva had right then.
Nacho's made a couple of things happen here in the second half. Here's Adam James. Touches it over to Ray Lee. Lee back to Nacho. Now into Junior Kazim. Junior back to Nacho. Tees one up. Shot save made by Pollo.
This is the last call for your jersey auction. Head to the concourse of your final bids and
3 minutes to play. There's Ray Lee. Oh, Ray Lee almost had it taken away. Eske
got it.
Here comes Eske. Neto off his line. Eske still on his feet. Eske looking to shoot, and he scores! Eske makes the Comets pay. It's 5-2. Eske all the way. Number 19.
Got Neto to commit. Just waited. Ray Lee wasn't going to stop that, but we've talked about Eske's speed all season long. For me, the best penalty kill threat to score goals for sure. Talked about him last game that what Harrisburg could have been if Tavoy Morgan and Eske had stayed there, but they both made their moves, and St. Louis has definitely benefited from Eske being here.
The Comets call timeout. It has been 5 straight goals by St. Louis to take a 5-2 lead. Eske has 2 goals and an assist. And folks,
kind of like this last night. Comets got early lead, and St. Louis just kept grinding. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Comets now roll the dice a little bit. They've been hanging one player back, not to give up goals. Well, they've given up 5, so maybe they try something different. Just heard from Ray Biggs, UCFC's announcer, said that Nick and I were doing a great job. Congrats on a great home season, Ray Biggs.
Big fan of his work.
We're a huge fan of his work. Yeah. He doesn't have a color commentator. He does it all by himself. He's terrific. Yeah, so UCFC fans are really lucky to have him there.
Yep, for sure. Now, since we're broadcasters and we're not, a coach, but if you look ahead and if a game stays this situation and San Diego beats Ontario.
Yep.
that means the entire Central Division will go through into the playoffs.
Which we talked about 2 months ago, that it looked like it wasn't going to happen, and now it is again. Here's the other thing. So I had brunch with my son, which is always an interesting soccer conversation experience, and he was like, Dad, how can the Comets go into the playoffs losing like this? And I'm like, well, that's a fantastic question. I said, and Dallas really game played them well here last game. In fact, both recent games, at Dallas and here, Sidekicks won them both. And so I think the Sidekicks are watching this game feeling a little bit confident, like, yeah, we can take these guys.
Comets playing without John Sosa this afternoon. Here's Marquez. Marquez goes off the glass, cleared away and headed out of bounds by St. Louis. It'll stay with Kansas City. There's Yahic of the ambush. Souza. Now Togba front and center. To Marquez. Marquez has got it deep in territory. Oh, shot!
Oh, and he missed that one too. So there's
three.
Kazim. Oh, that was Ramon.
Oh, that was Ramon. He missed the bunny. Sorry.
That's three that we can talk about that probably should have been goals that were misses.
Now Lucas.
Still got to put them in, right?
Yep. Here's Ramon. Back to Nacho forward, into the box. St. Louis kicks it away. Now Neto coming up.
Good pass.
Feeds to Marquez. Marquez with a little bit of space here. He shoots. Pollo saves. Rebound front and center. Ramon again was there. Couldn't redirect it in. Togbo settles it on the blue turf brilliantly. From behind, Kozhikov fouls him.
So can I share with you one of the things they teach color commentators to say?
What's that?
You got to score more goals than the other team does if you want to win, right?
Right.
Doesn't matter how many saves they get, how many blocks they get, you're going to have your chances, and you got to bury your chances.
1:26 to play in the third. Comets now trail by 3. Marquez looking for Souza. Nacho touches it over to Souza. Now Ray Lee.
Lewis has been given an encroachment warning.
Into the corner for Andorreos. Andorreos shoots. That one blocked by the ambush. Another drive in there. Not a lot of pace on that one. Pollo makes the save. 1 minute to play in the third.
In the third quarter.
Ray Lee heads it back to the center circle. Esque is there. Stripped by Nacho. Andorreos plays it back to Nacho. Esque coming up. He gets it to his teammate, Niamsi. And Niamsi.
Look at Esque make this run. Wallace score.
Look at it right up front center.
It was there.
And Neto comes out.
That was a good ball by Niamsi. Knew what he wanted to do. Trying to set up a Wallace scorer.
Back the other way. Neto and Esque having some words at the other end. Kansas City.
Oh, look at Esque. He's wide open if they can find him. Oh, look at.
Here he is. Esque back the other way. Esque shoots. Save made by Neto. And Neto stares him down. Into the corner. Vucic is there. Being shielded away by Caritas. Pollo with his hands on it.
What a third quarter there for the St. Louis ambush. Ambush fans watching in Creek Kerr and everywhere else, hope you enjoyed that. Comets fans, get your rally caps on because your team's going to need that here in the fourth quarter.
Buckle up, everybody. 15 minutes to go here. 5 straight goals by the ambush, and they have the lead 5-2 over the Kansas City Comets on 38th the spot and Twitch.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To thee, alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, standings, and in-depth features. Bookmark the page now so you don't miss a note. And I noted on the website, get this score, Harrisburg Heat 5, Tacoma Stars 1. I know people have been talking about that game because both teams are mathematically out of it, but good for Harrisburg. It's been a rough year from them. Old friend Dom Francis, who actually plays into the next On This Day feature, because on this day 1 year ago,
I remember,
you and I were here for round 2 of the MASL semifinals. San Diego swept the Florida Tropics, and the Comets down 1-0. It was a Dom Francis goal. He hit the game winner from downtown in overtime to defeat the Ontario Fury 7-6. He gets taken out early in the mini game. It's not called mini game anymore, but scored a shootout against DeLima. They were up 1-0, but the legs gave up. And our friend Uzi Tayu broke everybody's heart in Kansas City. The Fury returned home to Southern California with the Sockers for an epic Southern California matchup in last year's Ron Newman Cup Finals.
Yeah, it was a lot different, and we wished it would have been, normal. But I tell you, it was so exciting, so much good soccer, and I tell you,
that was a long day.
It was exhausting, but certainly wouldn't want it any other way. It was great to be there. A giveaway by the Comets. Here's Bishad. Closing the door is Sandovari and De Silva.
I ran down on the field to do a post-game interview after that first game, and it was William Van Zela in goal for San Diego, which was, last year was a little surreal, but he was the closer last year, and with Van Zela and Pardo in goal, San Diego made that great run.
Andreos heads it back to Sandovari. Fourth quarter is underway. Comets trailing by 3. St. Louis must win.
Let's get on the cheer.
Get some help from the Sockers tonight. Yep. Back pass.
And the only team to beat San Diego this year was...
So it's interesting because if you look in the Twitch chat, there's some, okay, was it really a victory? Yes, San Diego lost to the Ontario Fury. We're going to have a few San Diego tidbits coming up here next.
Here's Almeida. Almeida to the corner, and then Sandovari got a piece of that one. Good job by Mirko. And a shot. That one wide to the right. Kojakov came flashing in. Rebound comes off to the Comets. Togba's got it. Here comes James. Ahead to Adam James around the corner.
Tricky ball.
But Poyu able to wipe it off the glass. Forward, out to Cristo. And, one player we haven't seen for St. Louis since they gone off was Daduka.
He was limping hard. He tried to run, and you could tell it looked like a hamstring, but he was definitely favoring it as he was trying to defend as the Comets tried to counterattack them early in the first half.
So here's Ray Lee. And almost a pass there. Souza's got it. Still he has it. Fires one in there. Save Poyo. Here's Vucic with a drive. Comes back to Lee. Far side Souza. Now Lee. Lee off the boards, and then that one kicked out of bounds. It'll be a restart coming up to Kansas City.
So normally I'd say call a timeout, but you've already used one and you might need to save it here. They just have to get the right people in formation on the field. Lucas to take this.
Here's Lucas over to Marquez. Marquez shoots a ding-dong off the post. That one rattled the cage and goes out of bounds. Goalkeeper distribution.
Exclamation post.
Exclamation post, yeah.
Marquez. Smack. I always like to see the log roll. Makes me think of Robert Palmer.
Yep. Or Stefan Stokic.
Stokic used to do that too, yep. Works a lot. Doesn't help you when it's a high shot, though.
Boy, across the field pass, and Almeida's got it. Here's St. Louis, back pass, Yahic.
What a save.
And a save made by Neto. Esque on the rebound, no. Almeida dribbling away from the goal.
That could have been it. Big save by Neto.
All the way back to Pollo. Kansas City chasing. And kicked into the midfield area. Gibson, no correction, Togba is there. Flicked back for Briggs. Christian Briggs forward to Esque in the corner. Esque shields away the defender. Ramon Palmer. Now Briggs, left for Almeida. Almeida rolled over the top on that one, off target. Esque now, off the boards, cleared away by the Comets.
Comets looking a little bit disorganized. Still plenty of time here to pull one goal back.
Line changes for the ambush. Niamsi holds it. Back to Caritas. 11.5 to play in the game. Comets trail by 3. Here's Marcel Berry. Berry around one player, around a second. Wall pass out in front and center. Comets able to knock it aside. St. Louis trying to hold it in. Here's a shot by Kojakov. Save Neto.
Everybody wanting their Wallace Scora glory. Video highlights. For those of you not familiar with the term Wallace Scora, it's a goal that happens after somebody passes it off the boards. It's a social media account, Facebook and Twitter, called Wallace Scora. That's WALLASCORA. They post highlights every night of all the Wallace Scora goals in the Major Arena Soccer League.
Love that term. Foul called against St. Louis. I tell you, St. Louis, back in the NPSL days in the 90s, I can't think of a team who used the boards more than the ambush did back in the day.
They had guys on that team. Player coach Daryl Duran. Jamie Swanner was there for quite some time, had his number retired. Mosier, Reiniger.
Coons.
Oh, my goodness.
List goes
Kevin
on
Hundelt.
Yep.
A lot of players. Heard from Mark Moser recently when I talked about his penalty on this day feature.
Right.
Like, hey,
that was awesome. That was awesome.
It's always great to hear from St. Louis soccer greats. Moser, what a player.
And that's been what's been so fun, honoring 30 and 40 years of indoor soccer with the Attack and the Comets here, is reconnecting with all those players back in the day and how they are still fans of the game and they're still watching what's going on, which is really neat.
Great to see.
Comets trail by 3.
Ray Lee's
touch let him down. Kicked it out
Somebody
of
do
bounds.
another on this day.
Yeah.
On this day in 2004, regular season finale, the Comets defeated the Sockers 8-2, the final regular season game for Wild West Wade, who up until last month was the all-time leader in goals scored in Kansas City indoor soccer history.
How about that? Now here's Vucic. Vucic with a drive. Pollo makes the save covering the near post.
Pollo saw Neto get beat short post first half, or last quarter. He said, I'm not going to have that happen to me.
Michaud kicks it long. Neto volleys it. Right to Guernsey.
Referee sees nothing there.
Guernsey was hoping to get something. Not the case. Here's Togba with 9 minutes to play in the game. The Comets have missed several chances. And they have the ball now. Lucas Souza partially deflected by Michaud. And now we've got a foul called on Mike Da Silva of the Comets.
I'm going to skip one here. On this date in 1999, we talked about Wild West Wade's last game.
Yeah.
How about the Rocket Brunfet's last game? 21-8 victory. Kansas City gets tackled for the Wichita Wings. One of the greatest all-time players in indoor soccer history. We saw him here last game for the 40-year reunion. He took a bow after one of the greatest careers in indoor soccer.
Hall of Famer. And, you know, when he was coaching, he was out there running with the guys too. He can still hit it pretty good. Sandovari on back to Neto. Neto will send it up to Marquez. Marquez moving. Marquez shoots and scores! Marquez! He goes around Guernsey. And the Comets pull one back. It's 5-3.
I kind of feel like we made the right choices for a pregame spotlight. Pollo's been great in goal for St. Louis. Marquez with 2 goals for Kansas City.
Number 21 on the year for Rian Marquez.
Entry pass from Neto finds Marquez, just bodies past Guernsey. Kiss it off the post. Here's another angle. Nothing Pollo can do other than stretch out, and it's 5-3.
Rub those hands, Rian. Neto, his 2nd assist on the season. And the Comets are back on offense again. Here's Adam James. James going forward. Junior Kazim is in the area as well. He's deep in the corner, plays it back to James. And a foul is called against St. Louis.
Still, I think you have to hold that timeout. Interesting opportunity here for Lucas Sosa. See if he can find somebody.
Nacho's going to take it. Nacho out to Lucas. Back to Nacho. I think there was some confusion there on that restart. Now Togba moving to his left.
Be a good time for a media timeout.
And
players are walking back to the bench.
7:44 to play, and we will take a break. So 7:44 to go. Kansas City 3 and St. Louis 5. We'll be right back.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I think the first time I walked onto a soccer field, it must have been like 2 years old. I think as soon as I started walking, I was walking on the field. I come from a pretty big family with 4 brothers and 1 sister, and all of us played soccer, so we spent most of our days out on the pitch. My first ever goal was with my hometown club, the Bartlett Hawks. It was actually indoor season, and I was trying to cross the ball just into the box, and I ended up scoring. But it's actually pretty funny because I scored pretty much an identical goal this past weekend. But you know what, a goal is a goal, so I'll take it, and especially if we win. And right now, women's soccer is taking so many strides, and as exciting as it is to be a part of it right now, I'm most excited for what's to come with our future players.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter.
Trainer Sean Dumers and Rian Marquez over there on the bench. Looks like, wonder if Rian's getting a little bit of treatment from Sean Dumers. We'll keep an eye on that. St. Louis will have the ball. There's Ron Corey on the left, today's crew chief. There's Pollo, the keeper for St. Louis, leaves it off for Niamsi. That one kicked forward by Caritas, knocked away by Andreos of the Comets. Andreos pokes it towards the boards. Andreos very busy. And on up to Esque.
Handball called.
Yep. 7:24 to go. 5-3 St. Louis over KC. St. Louis must win. And they need a little help from San Diego. Nacho. Up to Ray Lee. Down to the corner, off the boards. And then Caritas clears it away. St. Louis, for the most part, standing back behind the half line. They lead by 2 goals. KC has got to chase over the next 6-7 minutes. We'll try to level this game at 5. Marquez,
good block.
Good turn and good block by St. Louis. Nacho.
And Niamsi, just a half a second more maybe for Nacho. Niamsi got there first.
The official training facility of the Comets for over 20 years. Visit them on the web at kcsummerdome.com.
Here is Lucas. And that one into the corner. Pollo kicks it away. Comets will hold it in. See what the Comets can do here. Vucic's pass a little off the mark. Back to Neto. 6:21 into the corner, off the boards. And a drive by Vucic. Up and over the glass. Goalkeeper distribution coming up.
So it's sort of interesting. Vucic is a defender, but they're playing him in a sort of a rover mode like Matt Lewis used to play.
Yeah.
So you don't know if he's going to be a midfielder. You're not sure exactly where he's going to line up, but he definitely can shoot. Still trying to figure out this game. Kind of caught him on last night's broadcast. He got a 2-minute penalty. He wasn't quite sure where he was supposed to go, and they pointed to the penalty box. So he's still trying to figure this game out. This is going to be a 3-line.
Yeah,
3-line pass.
Yeah, they're going to give it a 3-line. And there goes Kazim, Junior Kazim, one of the newest
couple
players.
Quick on this days. On it's actually yesterday, April 2nd, 1994. Kansas City Attack met the St. Louis Ambush in the final regular season indoor soccer game ever played at the arena. Ambush won 25-19 before moving to what was the Kiel Center.
Almeida flicks it back. Here's a drive off the glass. Kiel Center's a good venue. Lots of great
Went to
games.
a few games there.
Yep. Now De Silva heads it back to Lucas Sousa. What a take!
What a shot, what a save, huh?
Oh my. Tremendous skill by Sousa. And that was with his left foot. Palmer now. Back to Togba. 5.5 to play in the game, folks. Kansas City trailing by 2. Sousa trying to go by Esque. Esque got a piece of that one off the boards over to Almeida. Almeida chips it forward. Neto off his line, and he heads it back to St. Louis territory. And then kicked by Pepe. Back to KC side. Taken back by Togba. Rolled forward to Ramon. Palmer turns and faces. Moves to his right. Shoots. Pepe makes the save. And then on the volley, Marquez blasts it up into the air.
So speaking of the arena, on April 2nd, 1982, the Comets beat the Steamers for the first time ever, 4-2. The late, great Mark Fredrickson, rookie for the Comets, scored his first ever MASL career goal. And the late, great Slobo Ilievsky became the second goalkeeper in MASL history to score a goal. But it was sort of with an asterisk. It was one of these where he released it. He was the last person to touch the ball. It bounced in off a Comets player, but they all count, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. And Reyes with a shot, and Pollo goes down on both knees to make the save.
Still think it's a little early to go sixth attacker. Here the Comets.
Comets headed back to their keeper, Neto.
Foul's going to be called.
Foul called on Kojikov, I believe. It might be Guernsey. Correction, that's not. I was wrong both times.
That's Krantz.
Thank you. Thank you, partner.
You know I've saved the best on this day for last.
Ah, of course you did.
It's coming. Technically yesterday, but they still count.
Okay. St. Louis, they've got a 2-goal lead, and they're playing like it. Here's one of the newest members of the Comets, Junior Kazim. Leaves it for Nacho, and then back to Kazim. In the corner with his back to the defender. Kazim. And a foul. Draws the foul against Pepe.
So this would be a good time to call a timeout and go sixth attacker. And I see that Leo Gibson's wearing a white shirt. Is that supposed to be the sixth attacker shirt? Or
no,
is he just hanging on the bench?
I think he's hanging on the bench. That's the Central Division Championship
T-shirts they were wearing pregame.
Yep.
But this would be a good time to go sixth attacker. Didn't look like they're going to do it.
Yep. All right, Nacho behind the ball. Out front, Ray Lee with a drive. Tried to angle that one into the upper right-hand corner, just a little bit off. Comets trying to hold on. Ray Lee forward against the boards, and Pollo's got it for St. Louis. Pollo's been brilliant. His goals against average is under 5. I think 4.7 something. He's 7-2 for the ambush, making his 10th start of the season. Now Pepe blasts one. I mean, blasts that one almost out of Cable Dahmer Arena.
So let me tell the story.
Okay.
April 2nd, 2003, MASL Western Division semifinal game between the Comets and the San Diego Sockers. Comets won 13-11. Now that's multi-point scoring. Twice as many penalties as goal. 5 red cards. 4 by the Sockers, 1 by the Comet, 1 goal judge punched. At the end of the game.
Oh my God.
And so fans are asking about goal judges. That's why we can't have nice things.
Oh my gosh, so good. That is so good.
And because
it was about to come to
family
blows,
members might be watching, I'm not outing who threw that punch.
We've got a timeout on the field, and I tell you, it looked like it was going to come to blows between social media accounts of San Diego and Kansas City earlier this day, debating whose record was shinier back in the day, right?
The Sockers sort of innocuously tweeted out, hey, come to the game today. We win. We have the best ever record in the history of indoor soccer. And the Comets are like, really? So they point a screenshot of the year the Comets finished undefeated, 20-0. Right? Not with a loss. That's right.
Yeah.
20-0.
20-0.
So then San Diego came back and said, but we had 23 wins. And then the Comets came back are like, hey, you're kind of glossing over what happened last year. And then the Sockers came back saying, yeah, you mean the last year where Ontario knocked you out? And then the Comets came back and said, no, the last year where we beat you with 14 players only. And then that was sort of the end of it, right? So I was ready. I think they called truce, but I even had not even a 1980s, I had a late 1970s reference teed up and ready to go, which I'll save for a later day. There's no need to bring it out now. But I'm going to hold that one just in case.
So fun.
The next time these two teams should play, whether it's this year or next year, I may trot out that reference. But a little bit of fun going back and forth between the two social media accounts this afternoon. Dallas Sidekicks, of course.
Yeah.
Popcorn. They're watching this all the way.
Kansas City and Dallas, they're going to meet in the first round of the playoffs coming up on Saturday night down in Big D. And then the series will shift back here to Kansas City on Tuesday, April the 12th at 7 o'clock. 888-9-COMETS, 888-9-COMETS to get your playoff tickets and kccomets.com. It's going to be a great series. We need you here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Inexpensive seats. So come on, have fun on a Tuesday night. We'll see you here.
We'll be here.
Yep, we will. Pollo demonstrating his strong arm. Neto kicks it over the half line. 2:45 to go in the game. Comets trail by 2. Cristo in the corner. Centers. Comets trying to clear it away. Driven in by Christian Briggs. Ball hits the official. Oh!
Nothing there.
And Mike Da Silva goes down. But
Comets are disorganized here. Good step, though, by Togba. And where is the 6th attacker for the Kansas City Comets?
I don't see anybody getting ready with the jersey. Could the Comets... 2:14 to go in the game, and the Comets trail by 2. Here's Junior Kazim. Vucic into the corner.
Push. The referee saw it. Foul on Kazim.
Kazim's a strong player, and in warm-ups we saw just how powerful a shot that guy's got.
Alan Mayer asked me, hey, how would you like to shoot that? I said, after the first one hurt my hand, I wouldn't feel anything else.
Off at the other end of the field, a
There's the game
header
right there.
and a goal. Penalty is going to go against Neto.
So it delayed 2 on Neto.
Yep.
Goal counts. 6-3 ambush.
Lights out for Kansas City. Guernsey and the ambush have dominated the second half just like they did last night in St. Louis. Eric, take us through this one.
Long ball in. Neto. Foul. What do you do when the ball goes off the board? You follow the shot. Hey, that's another Wallace Scora.
Sure
is. It's a hard way to get a Wallace Scora goal. Ambush fans are feeling really good. I'm sure it's loud in Creve Coeur right now.
Doing backflips.
And now every St. Louis Ambush fan has become a San Diego Soccer fan. Imagine that.
And if San Diego can hold serve at home against their longtime rival, the Ontario Fury, and takes care of business, the Fury will go out, losing 8 straight, and St. Louis will be through.
I love Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee. Online, the owner was asking whether the Comets were ready to come play today in response to one, and there's a fan who wrote Casey was never going to go 6 attacker because that would put Milwaukee up against San Diego in the first round.
Yeah, it doesn't look like, 6th attacker is going to stay, the shirt's going to stay in the bag. Here's Marquez going off the boards.
Had to go Wallace Scora by himself. Didn't happen.
And Arreos drives one back in there. Game is going to end. Folks, 6-3. Comets are going to lose their 3rd straight game to close the season.
You got to get serious in practice this week. That Dallas Sidekicks team is going to be ready to go. They rested some players yesterday. My previous choice for MVP, Jamie Lovegrove, got the day off. We'll see them here on January 12th, or excuse me, not January 12th, on April 12th.
Yep.
I was going to say, Jamie Gamboa bought her tickets to support the team, so she's coming up.
Excellent.
Which is great. You're some people's goalkeeper of the year, Juan Gamboa. Gamboa support there that day, and there is the ball games. Congrats to St. Louis Ambush. You did what you needed to do this weekend, and you won both games against your cross-state rival.
What a game by the Ambush. They win in Kansas City on the blue turf, and William Esque, that guy right there, is pretty much the man
Player of the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Pollo maybe number 2.
Esque assisted on the game-winning goal. Robert Cristo scored the game winner. And in the second half, St. Louis with 5 goals in the second half to pull away from the Comets. And they win it by a final score of 6-3. Now we await the contest between San Diego and Ontario later on tonight, which you can see on Twitch. And that game will get underway at 7 o'clock Central Time.
So, Nick,
well,
here we are. We're ending the regular season not the way we anticipated.
No.
And I went on, on MASL Monday. I figured it would be a split. I didn't see St. Louis winning here, but they did what they had to do. Kudos to the Ambush. Played really well defensively. We said at the onset, Pollo had to play on his head. He did, standing on his head.
Yep.
And Neto definitely doesn't look 100%.
By the way, and just in your picture here, that's Neto talking with Paulo, who had successful knee surgery and is now beginning to train once again, getting ready for next year. Paulo is one of the most well-liked players in the league. Terrific player.
Loves scoring goals here, too.
Yes, he does. So, Neto takes the loss. And let's go down to the field and join Steve Serrano with Rion Marquez.
You put up 2 goals tonight. Obviously not the outcome that you guys wanted. What do you take away from tonight?
We need to fix a lot of things. That's what I took from tonight. Glad that we have a week to work on things that we need, and we'll be ready for those on Saturday.
Is this something that you can really learn before getting into the playoffs to really kind of give you guys some more momentum?
Like I said, I think we need to watch film, fix the mistakes. We didn't do all bad tonight. We need to learn from the good and from the bad and be better for the next game.
Anything you want to say to these fans as we know that we're going to see them in just a couple of weeks back here at Cable Dahmer Arena?
We definitely need you guys on Tuesday. We definitely need you guys to come out and advance to the semifinals. See you guys on Tuesday.
There you go. Great game, 2 goals. Nate, back to you, my friend.
All right. Thank you, Steve Serrano. And Comets fall 6-7. Again, the playoff game is we talk about the playoff game coming up when we come back here. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
So we're back to town Tuesday, April 12th.
At Domino's, we're delivery experts. So when it comes to carry-out, our team members had a few thoughts on how to make it even safer and more convenient.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
Deliver it. Frisbee it.
So we went with what we do best. Delivery to your car. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery.
Yep, works perfect.
We do the carrying out for you, contact-free, while you conveniently stay in your car.
Thank you.
Just pull up at the store, check in online, and we bring your food to you. Try Domino's Carside Delivery next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hail, alma mater, we sing to thee. Thy name forever a guiding light shall be.
Strong as an oak tree, thy name shall never fail.
To the alma mater.
Hail, Park Hail. We are. We are. We are.
We are.
In KC, unbelievable things happen every day.
Unbelievable.
That's why Community America does unbelievable things, like share our profits with our members and invest millions into our community. Because when you believe in unbelievable, unbelievable things happen. Join us at communityamerica.com.
Congratulations to the St. Louis Ambush winners here this afternoon, 6-3 over the Kansas City Comets. While it didn't end the way that Kansas City wanted to, they are on to the playoffs. They are going to be playing their first game in the playoffs down in Dallas on Saturday, April the 9th, and then game 2 back here in Kansas City on Tuesday, April the 12th, here at Cable Dahmer Arena. 888-9 Comets to get your playoff tickets, and you can have a $20 lower bowl ticket or a $30 front row seat. All right, so 888-9 Comets or kccomets.com. I want to take just 15 seconds here to thank my broadcast partner, Eric Bergrud. You have been a tremendous joy to work with here. The insight and history and work that you put into the broadcast is so appreciated, and I know fans are really happy with your work. I just wanted to say thank you. You've been a great addition, and it's made this broadcast what I think is one of the best in the league.
Really appreciate it. Learn a lot from you every day, and it's sort of humbling being next to somebody who's been calling games since the 1990s. So appreciate everything, Nick. Looking forward to the playoffs. Appreciate all the fans been following us all season. Last year was quite the journey during COVID, and here we are in a more normal situation. Playoffs are going to be exciting. Looking forward to it.
All right. That's going to do it for our broadcast today. A reminder that San Diego and Ontario play tonight later on Twitch, so be sure to tune in and check that game. St. Louis needs a little help from the Ontario Fury. Comets losers today, 6-3 against the St. Louis Ambush. For Brad Zimmerman and his entire crew and my broadcast partner, Eric Bergrud, I'm Nick Vassos. Thanks for watching the Comets here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Good night, everybody.